Hey guys, Drone Wars has been your face. So this is the Dromida 5300 brushless 1/18 scale basher, and I'm trying to make a list of parts that are going to fail quickly for you guys here when you first get it. So we've been running this thing for about a week now. As you can see, the tires are almost completely bald. I'm running in a street location, so your best bet is probably to get some street tires. We're going to keep hammering on these ones until they fall apart. This has had the LiPo battery run through it now about 15 times, and the nickel metal hydrate battery that it came with has been run through it about 9 times. So this has had quite a bit of use. It has yet to fail me, but I did want to talk about running it on LiPo versus running it on nickel metal hydrate. The LiPo is 10 times more powerful. It just is. It's going to be torquier on the parts. I've already had the drivetrain out of this truck completely. I ordered some upgrade parts. As you can see, I did put the aluminum upgrade shocks on here. I also put the aluminum spur gear, but I wanted to show you that after around, I don't know, 12 LiPo runs, I started hearing some turbo noise coming from the car. Like a really high-pitched turbo noise, and that's normally a spur gear starting to wear. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it did, but it definitely has some wear marks, so it was getting down to the nitty-gritty. Running it on LiPo, you're probably going to have to replace the spur gear rather quickly, so I did go ahead and just take this one out. It's still working, so it's kind of a backup, but yeah, it's just the LiPo has so much torque that it just wears out the spur gear on these things real quick, and also the car has way too much torque. So when you push it, punch it, it sits the entire butt down on the car. It's got so much torque. So you will be replacing the rear shocks first. These got loose way too quick, and just from constant up and down of the torque of the LiPo battery, it wore them out. So I went ahead and ordered the shocks, and all I did was remove the springs from these and put them on this. So I ordered springless shocks, the aluminum upgrades. It was $8.99 front and rear. I haven't put the front ones on yet, but because they're still holding up just fine. So these ones are still doing good. But these back ones, man, they wore out quick. So we went ahead and replaced them. But we're going to go ahead and take this out and bash it some more. I'm going to order a set of tires for this thing, and I'm still having a blast, dude. This thing is fast. The all-wheel drive is still working good. No problems. That metal spur gear that we have in there is working perfect, so this thing is still a lot of fun. I am going to probably be upgrading the tires and the rims to the aluminum kit just because they're wearing out kind of quick, and I can tell that the cups, the bowls that they're in with the dog bones are starting to wear out. See what I'm saying? So getting a little loose, and these are all parts that you have to calculate for when you first get this thing. If you're going to run it on LiPo, you're going to wear these parts out extremely fast. So you probably just want to, every time you replace a part, just put a metal aluminum part in there if you can. So let's take this thing out and bash it around and have a little bit of fun. I'll see you guys in a minute. I figure this is as good a place as any, guys, to rip it up with the brushless. Let's go terrorize a bit. Oh, it's savage on that LiPo. Oh my god. This thing is crazy on LiPo power. Throttle control is your friend. Shoo! Oh, got something stuck up on her there. Jeez, this stuff is horrible, huh? And this thing is just savage. Holy mackerel. Oh! Yeah, I finally did something to it. I was being pretty hard on it today, but have a listen. Sounds like I got something going on with the spur gear, so we'll have to tear this down and have a listen to it, because that doesn't sound good. Alright, finally first issue here. Let's find out what's going on. Alrighty guys, I got a nice little cleaner brush here. Get some of that junk out of there. Clean it off with a nice hard bristle brush. Get a majority of that junk off so that when we crack it open, none of that stuff falls inside the diff case or anything. And see what's going on here. There we go. There we go. At least we can access the screws now. Try not to get too much dirt up inside there, which there probably is a lot if I had to assume anything. Let's go ahead and crack these screws loose. Give this thing a good cleaning after this when we find out what we did to her. Oops. Those new shocks feel good. Alright. Dang, I just cannot hold on to the screwdriver for the life of me. Alright. Oh yeah, sounds like the spur gear is not having a good day. Definitely sounds like the spur gear is an unhappy camper. And I just put it in there, man. It just got replaced. Brand new aluminum spur gear. Let's see how it held up. I assume there's probably dirt and muck in there. I was beating on this thing pretty good, so. Wouldn't be surprised. But that'll tell us a lot about whether this needs to be sealed up or not if you're going to be running in dirt. So, oh yeah, here we go. Let's see what happened here. Ooh, wow, look at that. Spur gear and melted. The both gears are going to have to be replaced now. So that lipo really tore that aluminum gear up. That sucker is rounded off, man. This thing's toast. Well, it feels like the diff is still good. We didn't get any sand or dirt up in there. That was just the power of the lipo ripping up both gears. So that sucker is completely rounded off and smooth, man. This thing would not have gone too much further as it is. So, yeah, both gears. Car is down. Both gears have to be replaced. It doesn't look like dirt or sand got up inside there, so nope. We did just fine on that tip. However, it really ruined that, that new gear. I was running it pretty hard though, guys, so there you go. On a close-up of that, it's completely smooth. Both gears are toast. So this thing is temporarily down until I order a new gear set. And I guess next time we'll try to adjust the slider on this to make the motor a little bit closer to the gear. I was wondering when I first started if it was too much slack, and it would appear that was the case. So we'll have to get this down pat a little better next time. So the Dromida is down for the moment. The gears, that LiPo battery is just completely savage inside this unit. It can handle it. I'm not sure the gears and the diff can quite handle it unless you have it completely set up correctly. So Dromida 1/18 is currently down. Down. I'm going to go ahead and order the new gear, and I will see you guys later, man. Toodaloo.